Hello, I'm Rosemary Broccoli, and welcome to Being in Seattle. We are going to open this show a little differently. We have a special treat for all of you. My guest, Marilyn Strong, is going to open with a chant. Welcome, Marilyn. And I'm going to give you the stage.
Thank you.
Oh, that was wonderful. Oh, thank you. That was just such a wonderful experience for me. Marilyn, before I go into your background, why is that so beautiful? What is it? It just goes to my heart. I feel like I'm a different person after listening to that. What happens to a human being when they listen to something like that?
Well, I think chanting is, chanting is created with simple words and a simple melody that you repeat over and over again. And I didn't let it go on very long because, this is a show, but there's something about that process that sort of, in the drum beat, that it drops you into a different place, what I would call more sacred space, even though, every space and every time is sacred. There's something about the drum and the voice that allows you to drop into a different place.
I love that, exactly.
Place.
Yeah, that it brings us to another space. I wish that I can go throughout my whole life in that space.
Well, in a way, you can. It's mindfulness, I think. The drum, the voice, whatever it is, there are many ways to drop into that space. Meditation is one. I think the challenge is just to find a way for you to do that, on a daily basis, on a whatever, could be a mnemonic to help you remember that kind of space or that kind of energy is available to us at all times.
Yeah, and isn't it interesting, Marilyn, because so much of our society pulls us outside of ourselves. I mean, I'm even now more careful about even what television programs I'm watching or radio shows, because it's so, all the energy is just so loud that I can see that I want something that's more, that brings me more soothingness, or not soothingness, but is more calming.
And perhaps brings you more into yourself rather than pulls you out of yourself, which for me is what chanting does. I mean, I feel more at home and more grounded in myself when I'm singing, when I'm chanting.
I love that how you said that it brings you into yourself instead of pulling you out of yourself. I mean, isn't that the place of empowerment, to be pulled into yourself?
I think so. I mean, for me, it's been sort of a lifelong lesson to trust that place from coming from within, because you know, for so long as a young person tried to fit into what was out there, and a lot of, the last 50 years has been a process of coming home to myself in a way.